Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. Okay. We are continuing on with the Book of the Shaymayim, a collection of the writings in the heavens, the CEPHERIYM. We are on the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs still. We are on the AYD, NAPHTALIY, the 8th son of Yaquov and BILHAH. 1. The copy of the Testament of NAPHTALIY, which he ordained at the time of his death in the 130th year of his life. Something just popped in the kitchen. That was weird. Sorry. When his sons were gathered together in the 7th month so he was 130 years old when he gave this testament. When his sons were gathered together in the 7th month on the 1st day of the month, while still in good health, he made them a feast of food and wine. And after he was awake in the morning, he said to them, I am dying. And they believed him not. And as he glorified Yahuah, he grew strong and said that after yesterday's feast he should die. And he began then to say, Hear, my children, you sons of NAPHTALIY. Hear the words of your father. I was born from BILHAH, and because Rachel dealt craftily and gave BILHAH in place of herself to Yaquov, and she conceived and bore me upon Rachel's knees. Therefore she called my name NAPHTALIY. For Rachel loved me very much, because I was born upon her lap. And when I was still young, she was wont to kiss me and say, May I have a brother of yours from my own womb, like unto you. How also Joseph was like unto me in all things, according to the prayers of Rachel. Now my mother was BILHAH, daughter of Rotheus, the brother of Deborah, Rivkah's nurse, who was born on one and the self-same day with Rachel. And Rotheus was of the family of Abraham, a Kasti, Elohim-fearing, freeborn, and noble. And he was taken captive and was brought by Laban, and he gave him Una, his handmaid, to be his woman, and she bore a daughter and called her name Zilpah, after the name of the village in which he had been taken captive. And next she bore Bilhah, saying, My daughter hastens after what is new, for immediately that she was born she seized the breast and hastened to suck it. 2. And I was swift on my feet like the deer, and my father Yaquov appointed me for all messages, and as a deer did he give me his blessings. For as the potter knows the vessel, how much it is to contain, and brings clay accordingly, so also does Yahuah make the body after the likeness of the Ruach. And according to the capacity of the body does he implant the Ruach. And the one does not fall short, and the other by a third part of a hair, for by weight and measure and rule was all the creation made. Everything was made orderly. And as the potter knows the use of each vessel, what is meet for, so also does Yahuah know the body, how far it will persist in goodness, and when it begins in evil. For there is no inclination or thought which Yahuah knows not, for he created every man after his own image. As a man's strength, so also is his work, and as his mind, so also is his skill, and as his purpose, so also is his achievement, and as his heart, so also is his mouth, as his eye, so also is his sleep, as his soul, so also is his word, either in the Torah of Yahuah or in the works of Baal. And as there is a division between light and darkness, between seeing and hearing, so also is there a division between man, and between woman and woman. And it is not to be said that the one is like the other, either in face or in mind. For Elohim made all things good in their order, the 5 senses in the head, and he joined on the neck to the head, adding to it the hair, also for comeliness and glory. Then the heart for understanding, the belly for excrement, and the stomach for grinding, the windpipe for taking in the breath, the liver for wrath, the gall for bitterness, the spleen for laughter, the reins for prudence, the muscles of the loins for power, the lungs for drawing in, the loins for strength, and so forth. So then, my children, let all your works be done in order with good intent in the fear of Elohim. And do nothing disorderly in scorn or out of its due season. For if you bid the eye to hear, it cannot. So neither while you are in darkness can you do the works of light. 3. Be you therefore not eager to corrupt your doings through covetousness, or with vain words to beguile your souls. Because if you keep silent in purity of heart, you shall understand how to hold fast the will of Elohim and to cast away the will of Baal. Sun and moon and stars change not their order. So do you also change not the Torah of Elohim in the disorderliness of your doings. The other nations went astray and forsook Yahuah, and changed their order and obeyed trees and stones, ruachos of deceit. But you shall not be so, my children, recognizing in the firmament, in the earth, and in the sea, and in all created things, Yahuah, who made all things, that you become not as Sodom, which changed the order of nature. In like manner, the watchers also changed the order of their nature, whom Yahuah cursed at the flood, on whose account he made the earth without inhabitants and fruitless. 4. These things I say unto you, my children, for I have read in the writings of Enoch that you yourselves also shall depart from Yahuah, walking according to all the lawlessness of the other nations. And you shall do according to all the wickedness of Sodom. And Yahuah shall bring captivity upon you. And there shall you serve your enemies, and you shall be bowed down with every affliction and tribulation, until Yahuah have consumed you all. And after you have become diminished and made few, you shall return and acknowledge Yahuah Elohim, and he shall bring you back into your land according to his abundant mercy. And it shall be that after that they come into the land of their fathers, they shall again forget Yahuah and become wicked. And Yahuah shall scatter them upon the face of all the earth, until the compassion of Yahuah shall come, a man working righteousness and working mercy unto all them that are afar off, and to them that are near. 5. For in the 40th year of my life I saw a vision on the Mount of Olives, on the east of Jerusalem, that the sun and the moon were standing still. And behold, Yitzchak, the father of my father, said to us, Run and lay hold of them, each one according to his strength. And to him that seizes them will the sun and moon belong. And we all of us ran together. And Levi laid hold of the sun, and Yehudah outstripped the others and seized the moon, and they were both of them lifted up with them. And when Levi became as a son, lo, a certain young man gave to him 12 branches of palm, and Yehudah was bright as the moon, and under their feet were 12 rays. And the two, Levi and Yehudah, ran and laid hold of them, and a bull upon the earth with 2 great horns, and an eagle's wings upon its back, and we wished to seize him, but could not. But Yosef came and seized him, and ascended up with him on high. And I saw, for I was there, and behold, a Kodesh Sefer appeared to us, saying, Asher-Shurim, Medes, Persians, Kasdim, Aramim, shall possess in captivity the 12 tribes of Yasharal. 6. And again after 7 days, I saw our father Yaakov standing by the sea of Yavneal, or Jamnia, and we were with him. And behold, there came a ship sailing by, without sailors or pilot, and there was written upon the ship of Yaakov. And our father said to us, Come, let us embark on our ship. And when we had gone on board, there arose a vehement storm, and a mighty tempest of wind, and our father, who was holding the helm, departed from us. And we, being tossed with the tempest, were borne along over the sea, and the ship was filled with water, and was pounded by mighty waves until it was broken up. And Joseph fled away upon a little boat, and we were all divided upon 9 planks, and Levi and Yehudah were together. And we were all scattered unto the ends of the earth. Then Levi, girt about with sackcloth, prayed for us all unto Yahuah. And when the storm ceased, the ship reached the land as it were in peace. And our father came, and we all rejoiced with one accord. 7. These 2 dreams I told my father, and he said to me, These things must be fulfilled in their season. After that Yasharal has endured many things. Then my father said unto me, I believe Elohim that Yosef lives, for I see always that Yahuah numbers him with you. And he said, weeping, Ah me, my son Yosef, you live, though I behold you not, and you see not AQOV that begat you. He caused me also therefore to weep by these words, and I burned in my heart to declare that Yosef had been sold, but I feared my brethren. 8. And lo, my children, I have shown unto you the last times how everything shall come to pass in Yasharal. Do you also therefore charge your children that they be united to Levi and to Yehudah, for through them shall salvation arise unto Yasharal, and in them shall AQOV be blessed. For through their tribes shall Elohim appear, dwelling among men on earth, to save the race of Yasharal, and to gather together the righteous from amongst the other nations. If you work that which is good, my children, both men and angels shall bless you, and Elohim shall be glorified among the other nations through you. And the devil shall flee from you, and the wild beast shall fear you, and Yahuah shall love you. And the angels shall cleave to you. As a man who has trained a child well is kept in kindly remembrance, so also for a good work there is a good remembrance before Elohim. But him that does not that which is good, both angels and men shall curse, and Elohim shall be dishonored among the other nations through him. And the devil shall make him as his own peculiar instrument, and every wild beast shall master him, and Yahuah shall hate him. For the commandments of the Torah are twofold, and through prudence must they be fulfilled. For there is a season for a man to embrace his woman, and a season to abstain therefore for his prayer. So then there are 2 commandments, and unless they be done in due order, they bring very great sin upon men. So also is it with the other commandments. Be you therefore wise in Elohim, my children, and prudent, understanding the order of his commandments, and the Torah of every word, that Yahuah may love you. 9. And when he had charged them with many such words, he exhorted them that they should remove his bones to Chevron, and that they should bury him with his fathers. And when he had eaten and drunken with a merry heart, he covered his face and died. And his sons did according to all that Naphtali their father had commanded them. Okay, we are done with that part. The next one is AYD, Gad, the 9th son of AQOV, and Zilpah. When we are done with the testaments, it goes on to 1st Baruch, but we already read that in the Sefer. The only reason I got these extra books, they call them the CEPHERIYM, but they say Sefer on the front as well. The only reason why I got them is because the Sefer does not include 3rd Baruch, which I read for you guys recently. But after we're done with the complete section of the 12 Patriarchs, or the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs, we're going to go on to Hala Yeshayahu, the Ascension of Isaiah. And there's a couple more in here as well. The Ascension of Isaiah is 11 chapters. And Besora Yochanan, it says. The Gospel of John is in here too. I'm sorry, I'm just a little curious what else is in here, because this is the Book of the Heavens. Shizayon Yahusha HaMashiach. The revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, but it says the revelation of JC, which I find a little odd because they don't even mention JC in the book, so I don't see why they put the title as that in English there. because JC is definitely not the English name for Yahusha. Okay, so we have, I think, 3 more books to read out of the Shaymayim book. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson today, and I hope it helped you in your studies. If you're in the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs right now, or if you're someone that doesn't read but likes to hear the scriptures, I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Yahuah is with me. Yahuah is for me. Yahuah is greater than all of these things. If Elohim is for me, then who can be against me? From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, Yahushua's name will be praised. Torah Rabbah, Abba Yahuah. Torah Rabbah, Abba Yahuah. Hallelujah, 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 Baruch haba Bashem Yahuah. Baruch haba Bashem Yahuah. Blessed is he who is coming in the name of Yahuah. That was a translation for that. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah loves each and every one of us. Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and truth.